According to the UN, in 2008, more people began living in cities than rural areas worldwide. And that's creating a challenge for urban planners to think of innovative ways to create cities that sustain themselves. Three revolutionary projects take aim at changing the future of Toronto by transforming how we travel, the neighborhoods we live in, and how we'll get our food. Metrolinx is in charge of planning the GTA's public transit, and they're busy working on how to make us move. Leslie Wu is the Vice President of Planning.
There could not be a better time for this issue of transportation. There is a high convergence of political will.
And if she has her way, soon you will be able to jump on a bus or train in Oshawa and travel all the way to Hamilton on one single ticket.
The public, who have always been way ahead on this issue, is with us, demanding a much better type of service and kind of attention to how we move around.
We may travel in style, but how exactly are we going to be living 20 years from now in the cities? Waterfront Toronto is a design group tasked with building a sustainable community on the former industrial area of the Lower Don lands. Lisa Prime is the Director of Sustainability.
The residents in this neighborhood will be proud of their changing perspectives on energy use, on reduced reliance on the automobile, and some of the other positive things that come out of a sustainable community.
The new development is slowly taking shape, and soon you'll be able to live, work, and play in a community producing below zero carbon emissions.
Everything to carbon energy choices for how you make decisions on using energy in your condo, and how you understand the availability of services such as transit through things like your BlackBerry.
From traffic congestion to the food we eat, the future has never been so full of opportunities to change. I don't know about you, but I really love my fresh produce. And with the growing trend of cities trying to create sustainable futures, I have one question. How are we going to get our food?
It's not that complicated, actually.
Graff is a designer and architect of the proposed Skyfarm, and he sees a new way for people to get their food.
We live in a limited planet. We are a species that effectively has no environmental controls limiting us, as all other species are limited. So we have to find ways of living that not necessarily limits us, but allows us to progress in a way that does not deteriorate the natural world.
Graff's proposed Skyfarm breaks away from traditional farming and suggests we farm how most of us live in cities, vertically.
Some people, I think, will be really excited with the idea of a technology being introduced that does not involve a major social change, but rather changes the system through which our societies persist. So by massively increasing the resource efficiency of our agriculture, people can consume food just as they used to. It's just that now the system that produces that food does not, or is more benign to damaging the environment.
As cities increase in both population and diversity, these projects have begun to change the way we look at living and connecting in an urban area as we move toward the future.
The future is very, very bright. It's the brightest it's been in 20 years.
If you like human society, I think sustainability is really something you should be interested in.
Because if we don't do it now, we're probably already too late.
I'm Nareeman Khadem reporting for FYI.